All right, so we're out here continuing our project. So we just got the bolts for Speedmaster, very cheap Chinese brand. Now these bolts are the head bolts for the Vortec 4200. Let's see, head studs, and there's the model number, PCE 279.1023. Now, I know the recommendations were to use the ARP bolt head studs, but these were cheaper. So we have how many of these? It's raining here in California, La Puente. Beautiful rain. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15? Count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 4 of these short ones, and then super short ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these super short ones. But I think these are the ones that we need. Now, compared to the old bolts, oh wait, I had one here. So not 15, but 16. 16. So, this is the one that came originally in the engine. Now comparing these two, so it looks like it's gonna stick a little bit above. A little bit above the where it's supposed to. Granted that this one didn't stretch. That means we're gonna need some washers. Now it comes with these washers, but I'm not sure if that's enough. Might not be enough. Might need some bigger ones. Maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, you could see the anatomy of the bolt. It has the threads here. They look the same. I believe it's 2.0 pitch. N11 2.0. If I'm not mistaken. But this is a 10, size 10 hex. This is very small. And I don't know, this is a weird 12 point socket. So, I am going to take these cylinders out, and now that I have these screws, I can definitely use the tool, and that's what I'm going to do next. But before I do that, I did want to... Actually, I should do that now. Why not? Yeah, what the heck, why not? Okay, let's get some gloves. You guys know my pin now. Oops. Hold on, I'm gonna upload. Actually, no, let it be. Okay, so which one should we start first? This is cylinder 1. Let's start with the first one, huh? So, we'll open the kit. Now we have this nice tool, Kentmore EN45680-401. Now, I'm assuming this goes like this. These screws go inside. Yep. But probably put these guys all the way to the bottom. And we could use the washers too. Needs a deep socket. Deep socket, deep socket. It's kind of dark. I should put some light here, shouldn't I? Let's get some light. Oh, our print is done. Ah, we need a battery. Let's use this instead. Okay. So we need a deep socket. Put that in. Hopefully we have our sockets here. Vivor, very nice, affordable tools. And of course there is the 18mm missing. But we don't need that. 14 works out just fine. Okay. So, put this guy in here. Ah, see? It still pops up too much. Should be like right there. So we will need washers, I think. Yeah, I better start thinking about getting washers for this guy. 2. Let's use 3 washers. Oh, before I think we have to put the tool in. So let's see this instructions, huh? Line engine cylinder bore liner replacement procedure. Okay. Do not chill or heat the cylinder bore liner. That's not us. Do not damage the crankshaft connecting rod journal or reluctor ring, or engine damage will occur. If the crankshaft is installed, that's not us. Okay, install the cylinder bore liner puller 402, which is part of the 400 through the cylinder bore. So we gotta install this 402 first. Let's see where that is at. Oh, actually, let's take that bolt out. We need 14. Okay, that's gonna be this tool. EN 403. No, that's not this tool. Oh yeah, 403. We need the 402. All right. There we go. 402. Not sure if you could see that. Let's put this guy in. Let's see there. Okay. Now what? Ensure that the shoe is flat against the bottom of the cylinder bore liner, or damage to the cylinder bore liner puller 402 will occur. Ensure that the shoe is flat against the bottom. Let's see if you can see the bottom. It's kind of dark. Let's put some more light there. Now you can see. Let's see. Okay. The bottom of the shoe. So there are some, you can see there are some grooves on both sides of the shoe. Let's see. There's one there. And then on the other side. So those guys have to be flat. Okay. Now which side should I do it? Like this? Maybe? Or like this? Let's do it like this. Okay. All right. Align the shoe of the cylinder bore liner puller to the bottom of the cylinder. Oh, okay, so I guess it's telling us sideways? Let's keep moving on. Hold the threaded shaft of the cylinder bore liner puller 402 upwards in order to retain the shoe alignment to the bottom of the cylinder bore liner. So goes through. Install the fixture EN401 onto the threaded shaft of the cylinder bore liner puller and the engine block. Install the bearing 3 and the nut. Tighten the nut. Refer to fastener notice and caution and notices. Okay, so we gotta take this guy off. Okay, so it comes with a bearing and it comes with a washer. So I'm assuming that this guy goes through here. Just like that. Now what comes first, the bearing or the washer? The picture doesn't even show the washer. I'm assuming the bearing. What side? This side has a little, like a little slope on the inside. This is flat. I'm gonna think that it goes like this. My gosh. Okay. Let's see. Let's bring you guys in a little bit more. Now I don't know if this is how it goes, but that's how I have it. We'll see if I totally damage it. Alright, so step 6, install the bearing and the nut. Step 7, tighten the nut to the bearing. Notice, refer to fastener notices and caution and notices. Caution and notices. Where would that be? Caution and notices, I don't know. Okay. Important, use 4 old cylinder head bolts for the attaching bolts. Yeah, I don't have that, so that's why we have these instead. Tighten the bolts to 15 Newton meters. Foot-pounds. Alright, so 3 washers is enough? Let's see. With 3 washers, yeah, that's enough. Actually, 2 washers would be enough, I think. Maybe 2 washers is better. Yeah, the threads are slightly above. So that means that it's doesn't have as much grip, especially because there's no threads on this side, but I mean not that all the way to the end. That should be a good though. Let's try it. So, popping it in, you could see there. There it is. The empty hole looks like that. So now we gotta tighten it. I'm assuming we gotta use the hex on the top, so I don't know what measurement that is. Let's see. Let's check. Number 4, too small. Number 8, too big. Number 3, too small. Number 5, too small. No, just perfect. Five is perfect. So we'll use 5. We'll use one of these guys, torque wrench, and we need an adapter. Man, it's raining hard. Can't even hear myself. Okay. You think that reaches? Or we might need an extender. No, it could reach. Okay. So we got our setup. Put this one all the way down. Oh yeah, it's raining really nice. Grass is gonna grow. We'll use 2 washers. And we'll put it, whoops, other side. Okay. Same treatment. One washer, 2 washers. Did it make it in the hole? Don't know. And last but not least, four head studs and 2 washers. Oops. That one has it, that one has it. This one needs it. Okay. And it's calling for tighten to the bolts to 15 Newton, 11 foot-pounds. Let's go with the foot-pounds. So, okay, we're on 10, 11. All right. Boy. I don't feel anything. Let's first do it by hand. Oh, there it goes. Let's do all of them first by hand, huh? Good. I'm liking this tool. There we go. Now, let us tighten to 11 foot-pounds. Okay. There it goes. 11 foot-pounds. Foot-pounds. The 11 foot-pounds. I remember reading on some forums, Dr. MRS, Dr. Moose, saying that these, I think it was Dr. Moose, that these bolts are, these head studs are notorious to stretch. What does that mean? I don't know. I imagine that you reach the torque and then you torque it again and you have to go more. Okay, rotate the nut clockwise in order to remove the cylinder bore liner. Note, do not damage the cylinder block surface. Damage to the cylinder block surface can cause engine failure. Remove fixture, cylinder bore liner puller, and the engine bore from the engine block. Loosen the nut in order to remove. That's it? Okay. So let's get a bolt. Can't be this easy, can it? Everything of this engine has been so not easy. Let's see. Looks like that's straight. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it then. We'll get a a nut. I mean, need a bolt. That's not a bolt. We need a big guy. Long socket, huh? Why don't we do that? What size is this? 30, 29? Oh man, this is too short. Too shallow. Do we have anything in the tools that can help us here? Not really. I can't believe I don't have something like that. Just a wrench, maybe? Big wrench? Okay. I don't think I have anything here. Made like a big socket. Crap. Well, when you don't have the tools, you don't have the tools. In desperation, we can make a tool, but that is not a good idea. Maybe it's bigger. Alright, well, that sucks. We're gonna have to look for... Oh, you know what? It's not ideal, but... could use this. It's kind of too small, but... There it goes. Oh, whoa. Something gave in. Let's see the bottom. Something happened. Oh yeah, that slipped. Yeah, you could see it. And it wasn't much force that it took. Let's see. You could see here the to. I need to get a light. You can see here on the ledge. Here. Let me get a pick. Pointy pick. I don't have a pointy pick. Harbor Freight come to the rescue. Okay. Let's see. So, you can see right here, it got loose a bit right here. And over here on the second one, you can see it's all the way to the bottom. And the third one too. So it did move it a bit. Now my question is, will this thing scratch the sides? Kind of concerned about that, but we'll do it slowly just to make sure that we don't not hitting the walls or something. But with this tool, you know, it's not that much leverage. It just goes really it does kind of shock you a bit, like it jumps, but it doesn't take a lot of power. See, gives a little jump. There it goes. You can see it from here too. It's lifting. Wow, very nicely. Okay, let's check. You see, so that's what I'm a little bit wary about, that I don't want it to hit the walls. I don't think it, I mean, I don't think it will. But I'd like to put it, maybe instead of sideways, put it here on this ledge so that it can be, you know, straight. Let's try it though. Let's keep going slowly. Make sure that we're not gonna damage anything. Okay, now I'm gonna loosen it up just a bit because I want to change it to the orientate to the other wall. I don't know, I just feel like it would be better if I did that. This side instead. What do you think? Yeah, you see there's like a little groove here. Is that a groove? No, it's not a groove. That's just that's just the inside of the bore. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Oh, it's going. Now, funny, I went to a machine shop. I just went to the cheapest machine shop that I could. I'm not a mechanic, so all this is just other guys on YouTube and eBay and Amazon to your disposition, and some, well, I wouldn't say disposable income, but you gotta have some type of income to purchase the tools. But I think it's more than anything, I mean, if you're buying a new car, a decent car, I mean, nowadays, 2025, you're just gonna buy, let's say, a Toyota Camry or something like that in California. I don't know how much, I mean, you're looking for at least $400, $500, I'm assuming. So instead of paying $400, $500 every month for 60 months or 72, depending on how you finance it, you know, why not just buy tools? 500 bucks a month worth of tools, you'll be able to do all the job. In a matter of 6 months, you'll have enough tools to maybe to do something like this. Of course, you'll have to buy a junky car and have time instead of spending time with your family. You need space, you need the infrastructure. Yeah, definitely I should get like a socket for this because this is gonna take a while this way. But it's going, and it's going fairly smoothly. Have to put a little bit of muscle, but it's not. I mean, if you're just a little bit haven't gone to the gym for a while or don't do push-ups or sit-ups, might be a little tough, but you know, just normal average guy should be able to do this. And if you have a tool with more leverage, even easier. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I'm not even recording it. I gotta get a better way to show this. Maybe I should put the light over here, huh? Could see better, maybe. But yeah, I figured, I mean, 500 bucks worth of car payments. Sure, your car's gonna be running pretty nice. You're not gonna have any mechanical troubles for a while, a couple years. Any major mechanical troubles, at least. But I mean, if you're gonna do that, just get the tools. Get the tools YouTube is free. Dedicate some time. Learn your stuff. Learn the basics. Have an Amazon account. How much is it? 120 a month? You probably already have one. eBay for those specialty items. And do it yourself. Now, as far as you guys, you might want to fast forward this part of the video. But as far as me, like, I just enjoy the fact that this is coming out so nicely. It's so satisfying, you know? So satisfying. Especially after the guy in the metal shop was telling me, the machine shop was telling me, yeah, we don't have the tool to be able to, and I don't blame them. Again, it's just what knowledge, you know, when both consumers and mechanics don't have the knowledge, sometimes we make our life more miserable than it actually is. So in their case, you know, they didn't know. Probably they didn't specialize with these type of, well, not probably, for sure. They didn't specialize with this engine. So they probably didn't know about this tool. They were like, you know, we're gonna heat the block. We need to heat the block to resleeve, but because of the dimensions of the block is too long, that's out of the equation. We can't resleeve. So what are we gonna do? Instead, we could bore it, you know, make it bigger. Make it bigger so that we can oversize a new piston, new size. Which in my mind, I'm like, okay, how much is that gonna cost, you know? And the guy's like, you know, he didn't even say that, but he was just saying for a set of new pistons, it's probably gonna have to be, if there's not off the shelf, probably gonna have to be custom made. Oh, and I hate that word, custom made. Oof. You know, that's either blood and tears when you do it yourself, or expensive blood and tears for the wallet. So he's like, you know, my average, or my opinion, is probably around 1,900. What? 1,900? Are you crazy? Man, I'm just using my right hand. I should use my left hand too. I'll use my left hand for the other one. Don't want to just be exercising one arm. But anyways, he was like 1,900 at least for just for the pistons, not even the job of, you know, boring it.